Hello everyone, we're back with Solasta in our new campaign, The Reborn, with the 3 new classes, Barbarian, Druid and Sorcerer, as well as a Cleric, just to, you know, keep the party ticking over. Last time we got started after several caravans going missing. We've gone to investigate in a cave side and there's ghouls and goblins and we've just had a long rest, so let's see what is to come. Right, we are all fresh on health. Let's grab the whole party. And with nothing else in this area to investigate, we can come back through these traps that we tricked previously. That is a dead end over there. We've already looted that chest, so this is our way to go forwards. There's some kind of notice board there. There's a container here. Lots of different routes in this place. Right, let's check out the notice board. Closed and locked till we solve the current issues. Okay. And here we have a herbalism kit and a healing remedy for 1d8 healing. Now we might have a chance to... It's not even locked, this door, so it says it's closed, but we'll be the judge of that in just a moment. Let's see what else is going on down here. Looks like some kind of barracks. This banner is not a goblin banner. Weird. More crates of stuff. A shield and a small smithing kit. This door is already open. Now, who actually has the best sleight of hand? +2, +3, +2, and -1. So our sorcerer of all people is our best for this task. Should probably offer them some guidance ahead of these checks, but you know, we do what we can. A poisonous kit? They're really just equipping us for a lifetime of questing, aren't they? This new trap should do the trick. Let's see how it works tonight. Well, no luck trapping us today, sir. It's like a weird version of a dungeon. Do not feed the dogs. The weird version of a dungeon that's like meant to be a training level, but in like the meta. Like we've found somewhere that was being prepped. What are they hiding behind these doors? Dogs? Wolves. Alright, we got some good initiative. I can only see 2 of the wolves so far. Oh, there's the others. The other gate. Sure, that makes sense. Right, we're going to focus our fire and just try and take out one at a time so they get fewer actions per round. That's a big whiff right there. Halcyon. What I should really do is have an open hand and the shield so we can get the benefit of spell casting and the extra armor class, but... Oh boy. This is not going great, is it? Alright, wolf number 1. Ouch. Wolf number 2. Advantage from pack tactics, the 2 of them next to one another. We are going to rage. And we're going to attack. Oh my god. Come on, game. Troy is having a terrible time, but they do manage to miss 1 attack in their entire lives. Again, we'd have to put down our shield in order to cast a spell. But let's do that. Thank goodness. They have less than 15 health. We know that much. Right. Fresh round. Let's try and kill the ones going before Troy. So, starting here. Our rolls today are just awful. Alright, put me right here. And we are going to Thunderwave these two away from us. They both make the save, so they take half damage for 6. And now Troy is rolling death saves. Extra rage damage is always wonderful. Oh, they're really going after his corpse, aren't they? Alright, did Troy just roll a crit success? He did, so he stabilizes at 1 HP and is back in the fight, which is incredible. Sacred Flame is going to be a dex save, and they're probably quite dexterous. But Chill Touch is a ranged spell, and we are right next to them as well, so that's no good. So I guess we're going to bring out the mace. Our rolls today are not up to snuff. Thank goodness. Right, let's see here. Right, they have more than 11 AC. They're about to go again. They're probably going to attack Troy. Yep. Glad they got up. We cannot hit anything. There's a death save success. That's good. We continue with our attempt at lobbing fireballs. Firebolts, specifically. It's just so bad. We hit for 4 damage. Then it's going to go again, probably attacking Troy. Troy takes 2 death saves. Now, we either need to stabilize Troy right now, because he could die if he goes down another death save on his next turn, or we need to kill this creature, because if we kill it, he will stabilize automatically in the mop-up of the fight. He has stabilized. He is unconscious with 0 HP, but is alive, which is something. We could short rest, spend his hit die. I guess we'll do that. First level, man. Everything is a big health risk. So let's change some of our equipment while I'm thinking about it then. Halcyon secondary. We had somebody else pick up a shield, didn't we? Give Halcyon another shield. Oh, he won't use metal shields. He'll only use a wooden shield. That's annoying. Alright then, in that case, I guess we're just going to have an open hand for spellcasting with a shield and attacking with a scimitar otherwise. Which is a little bit backwards really, because if we're attacking at range, we don't need the AC as much. But we are, fortunately, only 75 XP away from leveling up, which will be a great moment for us. There is a rock at the back of this enclosure. Secret tunnel. Let's try and bring everyone along, please. Right, I have no idea what we're looking at through here. Tunnels are giving you the creeps. Yeah, it's not an ideal place to be, is it? That doesn't look safe. Badlands spiders. And of course they open with a crit, because why wouldn't they? We're going to rage again. And miss on an 11. What do we want to do? I think try and get in front and tank some hits would not be a bad thing. And +4 to our attack roll is not bad. If we can find a club to shillelagh with later or something, that will be a great time. We cannot hit that second spider in the back there right now. So let's go with a shocking grasp. They are shocked, so they cannot take reactions right now. So we can step away without taking an attack of opportunity, which is going to be good for us. Troy. We have AoE, but not sufficient AoE in that it's only the sleep spell right now. Let's equip this, cast spell Bless on 3 people. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be an extra D4 roll on our attack rolls and saving throws. We are, of course, attacking. Now, we're not going to attack the one that is on very low health, because we can probably get them with some kind of AoE or something later. So, let's go after this one. And we crit and kill on an 18. Excellent. We do extra damage on crits, I think. Give me more of this information, please. Sustains 18 damage. We did 10 plus 5 plus 3 is 18. I guess some of it doesn't matter because it died before the rest of the HP would have impacted them. Health's in. I'm going to go after the one in front of us. That's a bad time. Now, against our best judgment, we're going to step forward, cast spell, Burning Hands. Unfortunately, we can't do it in such a way to hit all 3 of these guys in a line. So we'll hit these 2. They make their saves, but one of them does still die. And they're not going after us, which is very, very good news. Right, we're just going to... let's go with some Chill Touch. We miss on 11. Back to Ulra. Ulra is an MVP. What would we do without her? Right, we need to do 2 damage. We could magic missile, but I think we could probably just hit with a dagger at this range. Very nice. Is that enough XP to level up? Seems to be. Yeah, we've got the arrow. We just need to do a long rest in order to get that going. Some arrows and some glands. That is the back of the other wolf pit. Let's take another short rest to use Lila's hit die. We should have possibly not done that, because now Bless has worn off, and having Bless for 10 minutes, 1 minute, could have been beneficial. Does Rage not come back on a short rest? Is it only long rests? Must be, right? Is this going to be more glands and stuff? Oh, an embroidered silk robe. A valuable item we can sell at a shop. Alright then. With no wizard, any detect magic or identify is going to have to wait until we are in shops and the like. And we have another set of traps. And I am bad. We must have gone around that way. Was there another way we could have gone? Through this door? I imagine through that door is a fight. But I don't really fancy trying to spend... It's going to be about 4d8's worth of damage going through those traps. So we are going to backtrack just a bit. Where is that door? Over here. Now my other fear is that inside of this door is simply going to be a bunch of goblins and we're going to get raided as soon as we open this door. But the best we can do is go cautious, put our 2 main units at the front. I say main units, they're not really that much stronger than the Cleric. Door cannot be opened. That is an undramatic end to that moment. Now, what we could do is... How many rations do we have left between us all? We've got 1 there. We have 4 rations between us. We could go and use our rations to take a long rest, get to level 2, and then so long as we prepare the spell Goodberry with the Druid on our next rest, we'll be able to create infinite food for ourselves. So I'm going to take the advantage that we have for having a Cleric in the party, a Druid in the party, take our long rest to level 2, even though we've been adventuring for about 5 minutes. I guess we did have some short rests in that time as well. Then we can level up. Barbarian to level 2, we gain 10 hit points. We have gained 1 additional hit die. Unlocked class features reckless attack. Before you make your first attack on a turn, you can decide to attack recklessly. Doing so gives you advantage on melee weapon attack rolls using strength during this turn, but attack rolls against you have advantage on until your next turn. Danger sense. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws for effects and spells as long as you are not blinded or incapacitated. Excellent. Then let's do Troy the Cleric. We gain 8 HP, we get another first level spell slot. We now have Channel Divinity that we can use between rests. We can either turn undead, forcing undead to make a saving throw or move away from us, Or Herald of Pain. Channel divinity to cause pain to enemies within 6 cells. Enemies failing a wisdom save receive 1d8 necrotic damage and are poisoned. While camping reduces the chances of being attacked and prevents from being surprised. And we can then prepare our spells. We know the same amount of spells, so nothing to change there. Then our Sorcerer. Level 2, we should get sorcery points and flexible casting. We have a pool of internal power, which we can use to alter magic spells, 1 point per sorcerer level, restored at long rest. And flexible casting allows the conversion of spell slots into sorcery points and vice versa. And we get to learn a new spell. We can unlearn a spell if we wish to, but I'm happy with these. And then we can learn a new spell. I'm wondering if we should prepare Featherfall in the event that we get shoved off of very large things. We don't need mage armor because we have our dragon scales protecting us. Thunderwave is reasonable AoE, but we have Burning Hands for that, and somebody else on the party has Thunderwave, somebody else has Sleep. We can get Detect Magic, but I think we'll just take Featherfall because I don't know what's to come in this campaign, and I'm best prepared for emergencies. And then the Druid Halcyon. At 2nd level, you choose a Druid circle that further expresses your relationship to nature. We get our 1st level spell slot, and we now have Wild Shape. We can use our action to magically assume the shape of a beast defined by your Druid level. Higher levels allow stronger shapes and forms of motion. You can use this feature twice. You regain expended uses after a short or long rest. Circle of the Land. Bonus cantrip. You learn a Druid cantrip of your choice. And Natural Recovery. Once per day, when you complete a short rest, you can recover a number of expended spell slots up to half of your Druid level rounded up. At higher levels, Circle spells, you gain a Terrain. A level 6 land Stride. Moving through difficult terrain does not cost extra movement. Level 10, Nature's Ward. You are immune to charm or fear effects caused by elementals or fays. Circle of the Kindred Spirit. Spirit Call. Choose a spirit to bond to. Bear, wolf, eagle, spider, viper. Use an action to call your kindred spirit to a spot within 6 cells. If the spirit dies, you must complete a long rest before you can call it again. Spirit Bond. Your kindred spirit has the following features. Proficiency bonus, Druid's proficiency. Attack roll, Druid's melee. Saving throws, Druid's saving throws. Intelligence is always 8. Advantage to attack on enemies engaged with the Druid or the Druid's allies. If the kindred spirit dies, the Druid sustains 3d6 psychic damage and is stunned for the remainder of the turn unless unconscious. That sounds like a big risk. Level 6, Magical Spirit. The attacks of the kindred spirit are considered magical. Furthermore, each time you heal yourself, the healing trickles down to your kindred spirit, letting them regain a number of HP equal to your spellcasting ability bonus. Shared Pain. As a reaction, the damage inflicted to the Druid or the kindred spirit can be shared among both equally. Druid bonus plus 1 HP per level. Move 5. Attack. AC. HP. I think that sounds like a lot of min-maxing. Carried by the Wind. Casting a spell of 1st level or higher makes you automatically take the disengage action for free and gain 10 movement. Sheltering Breeze. You can use a bonus action to let Sheltering Breeze blow upon all allies within 6 cells of you. All affected creatures have advantage to all saving throws. For each long rest, you can use this feature a number of times equal to your Whiz bonus. Guiding Winds. Whenever you hit an enemy with an attack roll, the next attack roll against them before the end of your next turn has advantage. I think we're just going to go Circle of the Land. Keep it simple for what is classic D&D. Then we choose a class Cantrip. We have guidance with somebody else. Produce Flame. Conjure a flickering flame in your hand which generates light or can be hurled to inflict fire damage. Let's grab that. It's a light source if we need a light source, and then we can also throw it. Then we've prepared spells. We can close that. We are all now level 2. Now I'm just going to check my inventory see if there's any chance that we have picked up a club. A lot of torches, but I don't know if we've picked up a club. Because druids can use the Shillelagh cantrip with a club. But we just have a whole lot of torches right now. Alright, where were we? We were needing to go through a large area of traps, weren't we? I think that's where we're at. And I'm not looking forward to how much damage we're going to take in that. This area is quite expansive, isn't it? So I think we were going down this stretch here. That door is locked. That's the one we can't get through. So what we'll do is we'll get over to that row of traps that we really don't want to have to deal with. And then next time, that's how we will kick off. Because can you imagine if we just take the route and then immediately find ourselves needing to short rest as soon as we've passed through? Now, of course, we could rage and go through and try and take half damage on those traps, but no saying how well or poorly that could end for us. But for right now, that is going to be all. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.